When you think about beauty and elegance, we said, let's approach Tiffany. This movie in particular, I wanted to do when I was a kid.
I feel very lucky we're able to cast the movie the way that we have with such a great ensemble.
The idea that Guillermo del Toro is pursuing his passion project, which is really his masterpiece. The first time Catherine reached out to me and said, we're working on this project, I thought, oh, that doesn't sound right for us, until we started seeing the visuals. And they were able to incorporate Tiffany heritage pieces in this context. It just felt perfect.
We have more security for the Tiffany pieces than from any of the stars of the film.
For nearly 200 years, Tiffany has shaped a tradition of artistry and craft that continues to inspire popular culture in new ways.
When we heard that Tiffany's were coming on board, that just sort of threw doors open. I think jewellery, like clothing, it's an extension of the person. There was a very distinct silhouette in this period between early 1850s and late. And then there's the magic element, and I think that's what the world of Tiffany, there's this alchemy that comes in. That's what I'm responding to. Someone like Christopher has this huge knowledge and, research, and just amazing the resources that they have here.
We have this incredible 200-year legacy at Tiffany.
We wanted to pull pieces that were from the age of Mary Shelley so that you could study their construction and the choices our designers were making at that time.
This has changed everything in the way we look at it, the way we're looking at colour, the way we're moving out of the period rules to accommodate the themes of what Guillermo's wanting. There's such a beautiful link between what Guillermo is trying to do with his story and the process of Tiffany's. There's a sort of arm-in-arm step through process, and that's very much how Guillermo likes to work and how I like to work with my team.
Clearly she's looking at paintings, they're looking at art history, but the references don't feel completely stuck in the past. The Wade family necklace, this is one of the treasures from our archives from 1900. It's epic.
It's such an amazing thing to be this close to something and see something that you've seen in books.
We have such a long history at Tiffany, and yet there are so many different periods that are appropriate for a project like this one.
We told Mia recently about the collaboration, and I think the first thing she said was, well, this will be such a wonderful thing.
We would put these necklaces on and they just fit like a glove. It was absolutely perfect.
Elizabeth, I needed somebody that felt completely modern, and Mia Goth gave me that. Not only because Harlander is rich, but because her taste and her personality, scarabs, insects.
It just totally transported me and really helped put me in the right mindset for this world that we were building.
This is Louis Comfort Tiffany for Tiffany & Company from the Tiffany archives. It's a piece that we have not worn before. It's sexy, yet it comes from the past. I think that that's a wonderful balance for us to play in.
I think the relationship they were able to form with us and the wardrobe and their pieces not being out of balance with that, and the wisdom of their suggestions, they enhance the character of Mia, and they enhance the value and the beauty of the picture so much.
You can always imagine what you think you want, and then it's always these wonderful collaborations. Christopher and Tiffany's have always been able to come back and go, but what about this and what about that? So it's been a feast rather than a famine.
They were all so incredibly kind and generous, and it was a real pleasure to get to know them all.
There's a beautiful name and history that comes with this association of craft and beauty.